OpenCode created better than what Claude Code created with the same model. Want to use strong LLMs for free without paying $1 and without selling your kidneys to buy hardware? If you watched my last video, which I'm still fighting YouTube over, where YouTube thought I was hacking, I saw a lot of comments from people struggling with the setup, but wherever they had issues, they commented down and I was so happy replying to them. But in this video, it will be a piece of cake. If you liked my previous video of free Claude Code, and of course, if this video helps you set up OpenCode smoothly, then let me know in the comments. So let's get started. Go to your browser and go to OpenCode.ai. Here you will see multiple installation methods. Usually these will work for Linux and Mac OS out of the box because of curl, brew and paru. If you want to install it by npm and bun, you will have to install npm, that is Node Package Manager, and bun, which is also a package manager. But for Windows, you will have to go to the docs and press on Windows. For Windows, they recommend using WSL. WSL is basically Windows subsystem for Linux, which helps you install multiple Linux distros like Ubuntu, Kali, Arch Linux on Windows. So if you want to know more about WSL, then just click it here. You will be redirected to Windows documentation and you can read about it there. The first step is to install WSL, which is really easy. We just have to go to our terminal or PowerShell. Here you have to just write WSL -- install. With this command, Ubuntu gets installed by default, but if you want other distro like Kali or any other, then you have to specify it here. For OpenCode, any distro works, so Ubuntu is fine for us. You just have to press enter here. I won't do that because I have already installed WSL. For you, when you press enter, it will show you Ubuntu is getting downloaded and installed. Once you have success message, you have to go to the directory where you want to open OpenCode. Open OpenCode. Okay. How you can do that? Just do cd and whatever disk you want to go to, then press colon, then slash, and for me it is my folder YT code. I'll just press tab and everything is set. I'll press enter and I'm in the directory I want. Now just write WSL and press enter. For me, it will take me directly inside Ubuntu, but for you, it will ask for a password or root password. You have to give that password 2 times and then it will work. So first step is complete. Now let's go to the second step, which is running this curl command. Now you can notice that the curl command that was running on Mac OS and Linux is now working on Windows as well. So we can copy this from here, go to the terminal again and paste it here. If I press enter, it will tell me the version is already installed because I use OpenCode and I have already installed it. So I'll clear this and I will open OpenCode by just running this command, OpenCode, and press enter. Now we have this beautiful TUI of OpenCode. TUI stands for Terminal User Interface, and OpenCode is my favorite TUI in the market right now. I will choose OpenCode's TUI over Claude Code Codex anytime. So what's in the TUI? You see this build. If you want to create some small files or quick things to be modified in some code files or any file, then you just go with build. If you press tab, then you see this plan mode. When do you use plan mode? If you are at start of your project, you want to start with some Jira ticket, or if you want to plan a repository structure, etc., then you go with plan. For this video, I want to build. I will press tab and go to build again. If you write / here, you get this drop down of multiple commands. You can go through all these commands. If anything is not clear to you, you can ask me in the comments. For this video, we want connect. Then I'll go to connect provider. So here you can see some paid providers like Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, and there are free providers as well like OpenCode Zen, OpenCode Go, and GitHub as well. If you have paid API keys, then you can also use it here. If you don't have paid API keys, don't worry. For this video, we are going to use free models that are hosted on Nvidia NIM server. So I'll write Nvidia here and press enter. Now it is asking me for the API key. We have to go to the browser now. Go to the Nvidia website. I'll provide the link in the description. I always post all the resources on my Telegram channel as well. Here you can click on this free endpoint filter and click apply. Then you will see all the models that are available with free endpoints. To use them, you will have to create Nvidia API key. For that, you will have to log in. I already have the account, so I'll log in directly. But if you don't have the account, then you will have to create one using your email and your phone number. Once you log in, you can click on your profile picture, go to API keys, and here generate a new API key. I'll just give name as always, subscribe. I'll keep it for 1 hour. Never share your API keys with anyone. Generate API key. I'll copy this here, copy API key, close it, go to the terminal back, paste it here and press enter. Now I have all the LLMs that are hosted on the free endpoints directly available in my OpenCode. I want to use GLM 4.7. I'm not using 5.1. I'll tell you why in the demo section. So let's press enter. At any point if you want to change the model, then you can do so by pressing /models and press enter. Then you will again get the window where you can choose the models. And you can go to Nvidia section and you can select any model that you want. I'll press escape because I have already chosen the model. I have already written a prompt for the demo in the notepad. So I'll go to the notepad and I'll copy it from here. So prompting in OpenCode should be really precise. Why? Because if you compare OpenCode and Claude Code, then Claude Code does the heavy lifting of creating the prompt perfect in backend. That's why you need the detailed prompt. If you want a detailed prompt, just go to Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude and take at least the first detailed prompt so the model has a context. Then you can start prompting on your own. So I'll just copy this. I'll go to the OpenCode again and I'll paste it here. And I'll press enter. Okay, so it has created the task manager.html and also it took 1 minute and 10 seconds for this task. If any paid model was here, it would have taken maybe 30 seconds or 20 seconds to create it. But since this is free, I don't mind. If I'm building personally, I have some time, I write my own code, then I also take help from the GLM 4.7, which is quite good. And it is coming for free. I don't have any problem waiting for it. I didn't use GLM 5.1 for this because right now it is really famous and a lot of people are using it with the free endpoint. Once these free endpoints are getting used by millions of people, obviously the server load will be crazy and your results will be slow. So try to use one version older model and it might be much faster. This part I missed in the previous video. Viewers pointed me out and they are right here. These models are slow and I just explained why. Now let's see the task manager that it created. I'll go to the folder where it created, which was YT code. And here is our file. I'll open it. Wow. Let's add something. Subscribe. Add. Nice. So it works as expected. Now you see Claude Code made similar UI with GLM 4.7 in last video. OpenCode created better than what Claude Code created with the same model. Let's see if it can mark it as done. Yes, nice. So we also have this animation of marking as done. There is a strike through. Also this card vibrates when I click on it. I can delete it. I can add more tasks. Add. Nice. If you want to dive deep in OpenCode, then you can visit OpenCode repository. The code is open sourced because obviously the software is open source and you can check it out here. People who don't know GitHub, I'll give a small definition of GitHub in the description below, so check it out. In OpenCode, it will also show you the context window of that particular model. Now it is showing me that 12,838 tokens are used and 6% of the context of this model is used. You can also see the price. Since we are using a free model, it has spent $0. If you are using Anthropic, Gemini or OpenAI API keys, then you will see how many dollars you have spent and you can easily monitor how many dollars you are burning while vibe coding. That's it for this video. Sorry, I'm not able to show you the beautiful comments that I got in the free Claude Code video, but if I get the video back, then I'll definitely show them in the next video. I really liked our interactions in the comments of the last video and I'll definitely reply to all the comments in this video as well. So let's keep that thing going and let's grow in this AI journey together. See you in the next one.